Freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
It's time to get your game on with Mountain Mike's Oven Roasted Chicken Wings. They're meaty, juicy, in 4 bold sauces ready to tempt your taste buds. Order online or on our app for carryout or delivery.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Finley Subaru, House of Jump, Bucks Ace Hardware, and City of St. George Recreation.
Welcome on into the Super Regional Round. This matchup between the Mountain View Bruins and the Snow Canyon Warriors. Thank you for joining us here on the Fan Sports Network. Caden Formaster and Paul Ratliff with you here on the broadcast this afternoon. 4 o'clock start coming up here in just a moment. This is your Boulevard Home game of the afternoon, we'll call it. Boulevard Home making your house a home for 51 years here in southern Utah. Paulie, we've got the number 1 seed getting ready, and on the other side, of course, we got a team that had to fight their way through the regional matchup against Hurricane, made it through, coming down I-15 to take on the Warriors here in Mountain View.
That's right. Talked to Coach Sechrist this morning on the show, and he was very, very complimentary of the Mountain View Bruins. Said that this is a scrappy team. He didn't think that they'd make it through Hurricane, but here they are, and they're swinging a heavy bat. They're pitching really well on the mound as well, and they are not going to be afraid of the number 1 seed today, as we are not under the lights. We're an afternoon game, but they're going to be ready. They're taking their work on the field right now, and this Bruins team looking to pull the upset.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see what happens this afternoon. This is just game 1 of a 3-game series in the Super Regional Round between these two teams, of course. And Super Regional rounds are then, of course, whoever wins these heads to the tournament up at Kearns High School. Taking a look at the bracket right now, Snow Canyon, Mountain View, of course, the 1 and 16 seeded teams. Winner of this game, or should I say winner of the series, will move on to play on Monday at 3:30 against the winner of Mountain Crest and Dixie. That is the 8-9 matchup. So we'll be kind of keeping our eye on that game as well, as that series is going to be coming to a close tomorrow as well. So we'll see how that one goes today and all of the game ones that are going on today. As of right now, in and around the state of Utah, a good handful of games starting off at 4 o'clock. I know some have been moved to later. One of those being later is going to be Crimson Cliffs and Orem. That game is also going to be here for you on the Fan Sports Network, so you can find that game streaming on our YouTube page and right on the radio as well on 99.5 FM in St. George. So lots of baseball coming at you here from now till, whatever time that game gets over, 9, 10 o'clock tonight. We're going to be having a lot of baseball for you here on the Fan Sports Network.
That's right, wall-to-wall coverage at the most important time of the year for these baseball players and teams as we surge ahead towards Kearns High School, the end destination for this year's state tournament. So looking forward to getting down there, looking forward to today. I mean, this is the number 1 seed. I mentioned the Bruins being kind of trying to pull the upset and be opportunistic here, but Snow Canyon is a powerhouse. We were talking on the show this morning as well. The national average for batting average around 280. This Snow Canyon team 367. The national average for home runs about 6. This Snow Canyon team 30. So this is a team that really swings a heavy bat. They're a bopping lineup. And can the Bruins contain them today? That's the question.
Pregame brought to you by Sport Court of Southern Utah. $5,000 scholarship is on the line, and it's open through this weekend. Get on over to thefansportsnetwork.com. If you are a high school senior, 3.0 GPA, and have played at least one varsity sport this year, you already qualify to apply for this scholarship. Head on over to, again, thefansportsnetwork.com, where you can apply. And if you are not a high school senior, but you know one that is, then you can also nominate them at the exact same place, thefansportsnetwork.com, and go to the community tab and look for that Sport Court of Southern Utah scholarship. Earlier this morning, as you mentioned, you guys were on the phone with Coach Sechrist, and I did happen to tune into your guys' show. I listen from time to time, you guys.
There you go.
And Coach Sechrist, he is someone that is battling for maybe a 6th state championship, and looking forward to it. But of course, for him, it's also still game by game, series by series, with Mountain View ahead of him. As you mentioned, he did talk about this team being scrappy, and he's really looking forward to this matchup against Mountain View here in the Super Regionals.
That's right. I mean, Mountain View is going to be a team that's going to be trying to chop down the giant. It's going to be the number 1 seed. Everyone's got their target on Snow Canyon's back for this playoff season, and Mountain View no different than any team they're going to face along the way. They want to be the ones to take out the 1 seed. So Bruins going to be swinging for the upset today, but Snow Canyon, we know just how good this team is. So we'll see how it plays out.
Absolutely. Well, let's take a break here inside the pregame show. And again, brought to you by Sport Court of Southern Utah. Coming up, we'll be talking keys to the game. We'll be giving you our Findlay Subaru Star Watch and so much more. That's all ahead coming up here in pregame coverage of the Super Regionals at Snow Canyon High School.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years' experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Handel's Homemade Ice Cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts. Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily. Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go. Handel's Happiness served daily on River Road.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Back at it here on the Fan Sports Network. This game broadcasting on our YouTube page, on the Fan Sports Network radio station as well, 99.5 FM, 95.3 as well in St. George, and KSLSports.com, your home for all playoff action with Utah High School athletics. All right, let's dive on in. We've got our keys to the game here, brought to you by the City of St. George Rec Center. Your kid's sports journey starts with City of St. George Recreation. Let's get on into it, Paul. What are we thinking? Keys to the game.
Yeah, for the Bruins, I think when you're trying to pull an upset, when you're the lower seeded team, the 16 seed in this situation, you've got to be able to steal a couple bags. You got to be able to get some extra base runners on in scoring position. And so I think stealing bases and being active on the base pass is a big key for the Mountain View Bruins, as well as being opportunistic and moving the line. They just got to keep the line moving, whether it be hits, walks, hit by pitches, whatever it is to extend innings and put pressure on the Snow Canyon pitching staff. Those are my two keys for the Mountain View Bruins.
I like it. I think putting pressure on is indeed definitely going to be a big key here in this game. I think for the Snow Canyon Warriors, some keys there. If you don't mind, I throw out my own. I think it's know your identity. You know you're a winning team. You're the number one seed. Prove it. Prove that you are the number one seed and show that you are a collective unit as they wear the white unity jerseys today as well. I would say that's key number one. Key number two is don't dig too deep in the bullpen just yet. You know, this is a team that has a big bullpen, and I know that they want each of their pitchers to step on the mound and perform to their full capabilities. So, for example, today it is going to be Kale Esplin on the mound. For him, I think it's the goal of you want to pitch at least 60 pitches, right? At least 60 as a starter. So I think that's what they'd like to get out of him, if not maybe a little bit more. I'd say anything over that's a success.
I'd agree with that. I think that the staff needs to be strong, and starting today, the playoff run, the super regionals, we're kind of in the heat of it now. So the pitching staff's got to be taxed from now till Kearns High School. So I agree with you. You got to keep the pitches off these guys, the starters specifically.
So there you go. Those are some of the keys to the game brought to you by the City of St. George Recreation. Visit City of St. George website and go to the Parks and Rec tab to learn more. Let's take a look now at our Findlay Subaru Star Watch. Check out Findlay Subaru on the savings side of the freeway or the All-Star lineup online at FindlaySubaru.com. Let's start with the visiting Mountain View Bruins, and there's a handful of guys here that are just straight-up athletes. You got leadoff hitter Josh Hare, who's a multi-sport athlete. I want to see Andrew Johnson, though. He's their heavy hitter. He's batting DH, leading in the stats for Mountain View this year. So I think for me, it's Andrew Johnson. He's got to make sure to be swinging a hot bat in the DH spot.
I agree. He's a guy hitting .385 this season. He's obviously a super talented batter, and he plays a great position in the field as well. So I agree with that one. For the Warriors, I think it's pretty simple. You got to go either Kelch or Vaughn. Those have been the two guys that have carried you throughout the season, both hitting around .500. So these are guys that can really crush the baseball. Kelch plays a great backstop as well. So love both those guys as the Findlay Subaru Star Watch.
I love it. There you go. Star Watch brought to you by Findlay Subaru. All right, we are getting ready to get things underway. Starting lineups are coming up in just a moment as well. We'll be bringing you those lineups as each team comes up to the plate. So we'll be bringing that to you in just a bit. But we will step aside. National Anthem coming at you right now here inside of our Boulevard home game of the afternoon on the Fan Sports Network.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Well, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile. Scooter's Coffee, open 7 days a week.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Everest, K2, and now the Mountain by Mountain Mike's Pizza. The mountain-sized pizza is a massive 20 inches wide, delivering 20 slices and a mountain of toppings. Order yours now by using our mobile app.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories with family, friends, and your community is just a way of life. Yes, in times like these, it's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life.
Starting lineups. We'll start off with the Mountain View Bruins, and the starting lineup brought to you by Best Friends Animal Society. Every animal deserves a loving home. You can take a tour and have a nice little weekend getaway at Best Friends Animal Society and take home your new best friend at bestfriends.org. Leadoff in center field is going to be Josh Hare. At catcher batting second, Caden Imez. I believe it's Imez. First base, Diego Falcon, all name team right there, Diego. We appreciate
easy
that
candidate for the all name team.
That's right. We've got batting DH Andrew Johnson, third base Logan Olson, left field Deacon Telford, right field Max Strong, second base Dirk Ford, at shortstop Carson Tobler. Those are your batters today here for Mountain View with Noah Ione on the mound.
Johnson, Falcon, and Olson all batting over 340 on the season. Those are their money guys. Those are their big average hitters, contact hitters. Only one home run all season for Mountain View as a team. So this isn't a power lineup, but this is a lineup that likes to spray to all fields and get on base and try and cause havoc on the base paths.
For Snow Canyon, Kale Esplin is on the mound this afternoon. As mentioned before, Kate Kelsch behind the dish. One of the things we also heard from Coach Sechrist in the pregame, or excuse me, in the interview you guys had with him earlier this morning, was of course the loss of Logan Ross to the roster, with some ligaments being torn, and so we've seen Jagger McGavero moving up in the lineup, and coming in at second base is going to be Porter Randall. So keep an eye out for some of those changes as well to the standard starting lineup. First pitch is a ripper down 5-6 hole. That's going to be a single for Josh Hare, getting on base early for Mountain View.
That's good for Hare to set the table for the rest of the Bruins lineup here, as they want to have a big first inning. They want to get the game started off right as the underdog in this game, the 1-16 matchup. They're looking to try and be a giant killer here, and that's a good start to get the leadoff runner on.
Brings up catcher. Caden Imes. Taking a swing and a miss. Or maybe it's Imes. We'll go with Imes. People know they can let us know.
Yeah.
Righty versus righty. Second pitch called strike, so quick 0-2 on the count here with no outs and one on.
Great location from Esplin. He's locating his pitches really well to start this game. Obviously the first hit, but the second batter he's rounded into form, and he looks like he's finding his spots.
Runner goes, and it's a ball. The throw over is good for the first out of the game. Caught him still in second.
And Cade Kelsch has got a gun, absolutely, as he guns down another runner at second base. It's been a lot of them this season that have run that route and been turned away by Kelsch, as we see here on the replay, as plenty of time out in front of him there.
Again, a good handful of games going on at the moment. Cedar, Desert Hills, Dixie, Snow Canyon, just from down here in Region 9 alone. Pineview as well. So when we get some score updates, we'll be bringing them to you. 2-2 now the count. Here's Esplin in the windup. And this is hit on a line out to left. Coming on over, making the grab is Talon Hansen for out number 2.
Efficient start to the game for Esplin. You know, working through, obviously the first batter gets on, but after that caught stealing, pop out. Now he's right on schedule to get out of this inning with not a lot of pitches to his pitch count.
This is Diego Falcon, first base.
An all-name team.
Pitch away, ball one.
Falcon, a big, strong kid you can see on the stream. Looks like he swings a heavy bat.
And strike. 1-1 now the call.
Falcon, a guy that hit on the season, was a really good average man, 375.
Another one looking. So 2 quick strikes looking, and it's now 1-2 here against Falcon. And he's swinging for strike number 3. So they go 3 up, 3 down in an odd way with the one single and caught stealing. But that puts an end to the top of the first. To the bottom of the first we go. The McGavro brothers leading off. Cade Kelsch in the hole. We'll see that coming up next here on the Fan Sports Network.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories with family, friends, and your community is just a way of life. Yes, in times like these, it's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 13 years of local experience. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Starting lineups for the Snow Canyon Warriors, as mentioned before going to the break, we have Jagger McGavro leading off at shortstop. Center fielder Braden McGavro batting second. Catcher Cade Kelsch batting third, followed by right fielder Trey Vaughn. Left field Talon Hansen. Third base PJ Hancock. First base Bridger Larson. Bat and DH, Diesel Lee. On second base, it's Porter Randall. And as mentioned before, the pitcher today is Kale Esplin. Up now, Jagger McGavro. Batting last in the lineup, they decided to flip-flop it. Put him number 1 with the injury to Logan Ross. So to see what the young man can do, the junior steps up to the plate. First pitch high.
One of the few juniors in the starting lineup for the Snow Canyon Warriors. One of the looks to be the stars of next year, but he's already making his impact on this season.
And he takes a rip at one going to left, and it's going to be caught out there in left by Deacon Telford for the first out of the bottom of the first.
Good contact to start the game, just kind of unlucky with the location, kind of right at the left fielder there. And for the first out, good start for the Bruins.
Brings up Braden McGavro. We got the whole team jumping and clapping.
The walkout.
To the walk-up music.
Walk-up song gets the whole dugout going. That's right.
Good first pitch. Got him looking, strike 1. So 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's going to hit it right to short. Man, 2 line drives right to the defenders to get things rolling here for the Warriors. They're getting contact with the ball, just can't find it in play.
Yeah, high exit velocity on both of those balls, but just kind of unlucky, like I was saying, right at the defenders. Now Cade Kelch steps into the box, hitting .465 on the season. This is a guy that has crushed the ball too with 6 home runs. He can change things in a hurry.
And he'll hit this one in the left. It's going to drop, and he dove for it. He's got to chase that one back down. Rounds first, headed for second. He's going to round second, still not to the ball out there in the outfield. The throw in, and he'll stop with an easy triple. Cade Kelch.
And that's the impact that your catcher and kind of team leader can provide here as he just stripes one. And, you know, a dive that I think the effort needed to be there in the playoffs and the super regionals, but just unable to get to that ball. And now the Warriors got one and running in scoring position, and the threat is on now. The rally is on.
Trey Vaughn will step up to the plate. Had a good conversation with his dad here this afternoon before the game started. Got to know his dad a little bit better, got to know Trey a little bit better. First pitch, Trey goes high. According to his dad, learned that his dad was a motocross kid growing up. And he told his son, "You're not doing motocross. I'm way too banged up. I'm not letting you live that life." Told him, "You can play football and baseball all you want."
That's right, football and baseball tame compared to motocross.
We'll take a chop and a miss. Gonna go play some college baseball as well. Utah State Eastern. Here's the pitch. Pop that one foul. A Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. 1-2. The count now to Trey Vaughn.
Vaughn, the .512 hitter in the lineup, 8 home runs, leads them in RBIs. He's been the spark plug.
He'll pop this one up. Is it playable? Man, we'll say no. Back at it. We are in an odd position. Our broadcast angle is different than the camera angle for those of you viewing at home. Broadcast angle, we're right above the dugout over here on the first base line. And if you can see from that last angle, there's a building over that direction. We can't see once stuff goes into the right field corner, so it's always best of luck to us. This is going to be one sent in the same direction and out of play for another Fabulous Freddy's foul ball.
Fights on for Vaughn here as Ione trying to get through this half inning and really battling with the Warriors, trying to put up at least 1 run to break the ice here.
And he'll send this one back. It's going to go all the way to the wall off the warning track. And it's a stand-up RBI double. Snow Canyon on the board.
Vaughn motions back to the dugout emphatically as he knows, as we see here on the replay, this ball just absolutely barreled to the outfield, goes all the way to the wall. Just a little, maybe 2 more feet, and that's over the wall. But instead it's a double, it scores a run, and the Warriors are off to a scorching start, even though they had 2 quick outs. I really thought that you might get out of this half inning if you're the Bruins, but right now the Warriors rolling.
2-out rally going right now for the Snow Canyon Warriors. Bringing up Talon Hansen. PJ Hancock on deck. Popped up foul.
Hansen, a super capable batter as well. He's been a guy that's really contributed with power numbers, with average, kind of done it all for this Snow Canyon team.
Pitch goes high. 1-1.
Talon, a .366 hitter with 26 RBIs, 5 doubles, 7 home runs.
Hits this one on a grounder right back towards his own dugout. Pulls it. Count goes 1-2 with 2 outs, runner on second. Snow Canyon leading the way on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard with 1 run to Mountain View's nothing here in the bottom of the first inning. Back at it, Talon Hansen steps in, lefty. Here's the throw. He'll pop this one straight up. Catcher looking to make a play on it. Imes there, he makes the play. So that'll be out number 3, stranding a runner on second, but not before 1 comes around to score. 2 hits for the Warriors in this inning. To the top of the second we go. Snow Canyon on top, 1-0 here in our Boulevard home game of the afternoon.
Injury law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Welcome back in, everybody. It is your Boulevard home game of the afternoon. Usually we call it the game of the night or whatever, but it's very much not night yet. Still only 4:18 here in St. George, Utah. Welcome on into the broadcast and the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. Kent Lesplin remains on the mound with Andrew Johnson stepping on up to the plate. He's the DH and top hitter as well for this Bruins team.
That's right, as he's a guy that we spotlighted in the pregame as the one of the Finlay Subaru Star Watch candidates.
Nearly took out his guy on deck over there, Logan Olson, with that foul ball.
Got to keep some active eyes and ready to move at all times, as that one was screaming after him. You're right, Kate. Wow.
Got him looking with an off-speed pitch. Took a little off of that, and he swung out ahead of it.
Esplin's got the ball on a string. I mean, he's really doing everything he wants. from the pitching perspective. Pounding the zone, finding his spots.
He went with changeup again and dropped it into the dirt. He liked the way it looked on that second pitch of the at-bat, wanted another one. Let's see what he's got here on a 1-2. Fastball outside the zone. So we keep at it. 2-2 count to the leadoff batter of the inning, Andrew Johnson.
Johnson, a .519 on-base percentage. So like he's doing in this at-bat, may not get a hit, but he's battling back to try and work a full count and try and get on base and be the table setter for the rest of this lineup in this inning.
Full count now. He'll step off the back of the mound, and they will reset things. Johnson steps back in, lefty. Here's the pitch. Goes high, walks him.
That's a good battle there for Johnson to get that all the way back in the count, down 0-2 up to the walk, and now puts a runner on base for the Bruins, who need base runners.
Brings up Logan Olson, third base for the Bruins.
Olson, a .349 average hitter, so he's a guy that can definitely inflict some damage, and he wants to do so here.
Well, I'm curious if they're going to play any sort of small ball, if they go for any sort of bunt or anything like that, as this one goes low and away. Didn't show for any bunt here, but in a game like this against the Warriors, you know, you got one on, no outs. Try to go small ball, get a guy into scoring position, and maybe have 2 outs left to try to do some damage. I don't know. As of right now, it looks like he's going to swing a bat. Pitch goes high. Esplin struggling to find the zone now here in the last handful of pitches. The last about the last 3 to Johnson. Now the last 2 to Olson. I mean, he's got to start throwing some strikes here.
Does indeed. Has started off the game really locating well, but since that, now we're going to have a kind of a conversation meeting at the mound here.
Yeah, this is going to be a meeting with Kelsch and Esplin. And we've got a track meet going on as well. Just, I'd say next door to us, just across the way, past the softball field here. Snow Canyon High School, the home of Region 9 track and field today. They had some yesterday. And I do know that some records were broken yesterday. So we like to see that. Not just region records, state records. This is pitch for strike.
Good looking pitch there from Esplin. See if he regains here and battles back in this at-bat. Down 3-1 in the count, of course. Premium hitters count.
So it's a count of 3-1. And foul away. Full count.
Esplin, the last 2 batters that have worked full counts on him. He lost the first one. Let's see if he's able to get the big out here to get the first out of the inning.
And instead, he'll put it in play. It's going into center field. Coming in on it. Can they make a grab? No, they can't. The throw over to second's going to be there, though. So either way, they got the leadoff runner on and out. He was hesitating. He didn't know if he should head back to first or take off for second, and it just fell with a dirty bomb into shallow center.
It fell in between the Bermuda Triangle. It seemed 3 Warriors there, right in a triangle formation. It falls right in the middle. And now, you know, they still are able, like you say, Caden, to get the lead runner. So no harm, no foul really there.
Now brings up Deacon Telford. He was able to get out number 1 of the inning in the bottom of the first with a line drive sent to him out there in left field. Here's the pitch. He's going to swing and get ahead of it for strike number 1. 1-1 is the count to Telford.
Esplin laser focused. He's got an eye on that runner at first as he's going to throw over there again.
That's Logan Olson on first as the runner. Bridger Larson for the Warriors playing first base. Here's the pitch, and it's popped straight up. Can he get to it? Kelch does. That is out number 2.
Good play there. Good active maneuver there from Kelch as he saw that ball spray up into the air, and he's like, I got to play on this right behind the plate, and he makes the play for the second out. I didn't think he would have a play on that the way that ball was hit, but
I thought it was, yeah, I mean, it was a short fly up. It didn't really get a lot of air underneath it, and it was trending towards the wall, but he was able to get there easily. As ball gets by him, runner's going to take off for second. 1-0 is the count here to Max Strong, right fielder for the Bruins. Runner on second, 2 outs. Mountain View still scoreless here in the second inning.
First time the Bruins have had a runner in the scoring position in this game, so let's see how they, what they make of it here.
Esplin's looking, the throw, and he throws that right into the dirt. The steal over to third is going to be there. Nets on fire, stolen base.
Talked about how they had 65 stolen bases on the season. I mean, that's something that this team does. It was a key to the game. Steal bags, get extra bases while you can, and they've taken advantage on the 2 balls they've gotten away.
Pitch goes high. 3-0 now to Max Strong. And again, this is a matter of finding the zone for Esplin. Finds it there. To get 1 strike on the board. 3-1 now. 2 away.
Esplin, he's got an open base there at first, of course, but 2 outs. Just want to see him battle back and get this out.
Ooh, and he plunked him.
Not going to come like that, as he does put a man on first via the hit by pitch, and now Mountain View kind of got a little threat here.
Yeah, I mean, this is that kind of scenario too where would not be surprised to see that guy on first voluntarily go get in a pickle just to score that runner from third. If anything, just to say, hey, we're tied up.
Yeah.
It's zeros again.
Get a fresh start on the scoreboard.
If you're Esplin, though, do you make that throw down and try to get that out, or do you just say, hey, I don't want that guy to score, we'll let him take second? There's options. We'll see. We'll see if that even is in play here for Mountain View, as they don't take off just yet. That was Max Strong over there on the base path on first.
And Esplin controls it. If he throws strikes, they got no chance to really do anything on the base pass.
Fouls that one away, so it's quickly a good pitcher's count for Esplin as well. 0-2. We haven't seen him start ahead in the count like this in a while from the mound. It's been the Bruins in good position. Dirk Ford facing off 0-2. Here's the pitch. They go heater, and again, tried to get him on the steal, doesn't, and the runner from third stays there as well. So no force out anymore from that runner that was on first. Now he's moved over to second.
And now
two strikes.
And 2 runners in scoring position, though, for the Bruins.
Count of 1 and 2. Good pitchers count there, but 2 in scoring position, as you mentioned. Anything can happen here in the top of the second. Here's Esplin with the 1-2. That's in the dirt.
Good block by Kelch to keep that ball from getting to the backstop there. As that one got away, we do have a tie ball game.
Esplin out of the stretch. Here's the pitch. And it is popped up. Right field is there. Make the grab, Trey Vaughn for out number 3. Stranding 2 on base. No score yet for Mountain View. Still 1 run in for Snow Canyon as they will get back into the batter's box. PJ Hancock leading off when we return here on the Fan Sports Network.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
PJ Hancock will lead things off here in the bottom of the second for the Warriors. Over on third base. Now, I will say it's an interesting uniform battle here. The Warriors going with the white pinstripes. I think for me, it's more Mountain View with the short pants. They're going long socks today, every single one of them.
Yeah, the stirrups, kind of that old school look. I like that.
It's pretty nice. This one is a great pitch here for strike one from Noah Ione. Not exactly quite sure how to pronounce that last name. Just off the mark here. 1-1 is the count. Ioane. That's what I'm guessing, if I had to take a guess. Off the mark there as well. So it is now 2-1.
Now the selection of the pitches, of the quality of pitch that you swing at now.
He takes a swing at that one. Count goes 2-2. Name another sport, Paulie, where the players on the team that necessarily aren't out there on the field can sit on the sideline and eat a hot dog. You won't see that at a basketball game. Someone on the bench chowing down on a hot dog.
That's
you know
right. Very rare. It's the ballpark.
It's the ballpark.
Part of the experience.
This one's ripped down the line. It's going foul. But good contact there for PJ.
PJ's been a guy this season that has really swung a nice bat. 320 on the season batting average, 27 RBIs, 10 doubles, 2 home runs.
Pitch goes high, full count.
God, you feel like this is a big pitch for Noah, as he's got to be able to get a strikeout or out here. Ooh.
He walks him.
And this is how big innings start for the Warriors, with a leadoff hit, leadoff walk, and they just keep churning through, batter after batter after batter.
When we saw a similar start at the top of the second, same thing where the Warriors walked Andrew Johnson. Johnson gets on board. Now, of course, they weren't able to capitalize off of it, but they were putting pressure on the Warriors there. That leadoff runner getting on board is huge.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Let's see what happens here with Bridger Larson. Larson, I think it was maybe the last time I was here at Snow Canyon High School with the walk-off home run.
Yes, I was here for that. It's great.
Checking that runner back at first, and he's down safely.
Larson, a guy that's had a really kind of underrated year because he gets lost in the shuffle with Vaughn and Kelsch and so many great stars, Ross before injury, But he's been a guy that's been a really consistent bat for this team all season long.
Yeah, he's had his major moments for sure.
Yeah, 344, 18 RBIs, 10 doubles, 2 home runs.
Oh, and they got him on the pickoff to first.
Wow, what a move on the pickoff.
A healthy leadoff over there from Hancock, and I would dare agree with the umpire on that one. That Most definitely a sizable lead off.
It was.
And, he was reaching for that bag, but the tag definitely came first. For those of you at home that maybe didn't quite get a good look at it. This pitch is low, but called strike. So it's a 1-2 count now, and 1 out. Hey, you know what? That first runner getting aboard, no harm.
Yeah.
For the Bruins as they were able to get the pickoff. Bridger sending it back. It's going deep, and this ball is gone. Bridger Larson with the solo shot home run.
That ball was absolutely tattooed out of here. Wow, what a swing by Larson. Sends a jolt through this crowd and stadium, and the dugout ready to get fired up as well as he's rounding the bases. This is one of my favorite things for Snow Canyon, as we see here, as he jumps into the mob. And another run on the board for the Warriors.
Very impressive swing of the bat by Larson. You see in the replay, again, Larson, as you mentioned, he might fly under the radar sometimes for this Warrior team, but he comes up clutching some big moments, and getting an early lead here, a 2-run lead now is big for the Warriors. As this one's also sent back off the bat of Lee. And how about back-to-back home runs for the Snow Canyon Warriors? Diesel Lee.
Jack to Jack, 2 spots in the lineup, 2 bombs out of here. As, man, this lineup's starting to roll now. And I was talking about it, that leadoff walk, that's all they needed to get it started, as another jump into the mob of Warriors and another run on the board. Back-to-back jacks. What a way to do it.
My goodness. Is that a combo for our AWP Playmaker Play of the Game right now? Is a back-to-back home run? That's where we're sitting at the moment. Impressive work.
Now just 1 out still, and kind of got a feel that Ione might be a little flustered at this point after giving up 2 big shots. Got to see how he rebounds, gets his feet back under him here.
Line drive right up the gut for a single for Porter Randall. And that puts another one on the pond as we get back to the top of the lineup with Jagger McGavero.
And Porter Randall obviously has played in limited games, not a full-time starter this year. 18 games he's appeared in, just 11 runs, 5 hits on the season, but he looked like an everyday starter on that at-bat there. So the lineup just continues to move with just 1 out here.
Jagger had a line drive his last at-bat out to left field. Almost hit it right at Deacon Telford. McGavero watches that one go by for ball 2. 2-0 here, the count. And there's some life right now in this Warrior dugout.
Yes, absolutely. The pulse is back. The vibes are back in the Snow Canyon dugout for sure. As what better way to do it than back-to-back home runs?
Good pitch, strike. Here's the thing, though. Both solo shots. Mountain View is still within striking territory right here. As it might be back-to-back home runs, but it's not a lot of runs total on the board right now for the Warriors.
That's right.
Noah steps off the mound. 2-1, here's the count. Here's the pitch. This is ripped past the shortstop's glove. And he'll round second, head for third. The throw is not going to be there. It is a double as Porter Randall makes his way over to third. McGavero on second.
Aggressive base running there from Randall. I didn't think he was going to round here, as we see on the replay, gets into the outfield, but Randall's not thinking about 2. He's thinking about 3 the whole way. So there he goes off to third, and we got 2 in runners in scoring position, excuse me. And now the best walk-up song on the team. It gets the whole Warrior dugout fired up.
And we'll call it a single for McGavero with the fielder's choice throw over to third. ends up on second either way, but still, now, as you mentioned, 2 in scoring position. Braden McGavero. Yet to get a hit here today. This is his second at-bat. Lined right to shortstop.
Just unlucky on that first at-bat.
He takes a chopper that's off the base, and it's going to roll foul either way. So everyone resets. Randall back over to third base. I'm going to check the baseball and say, hey, let's get rid of that ball. Not a fan of it. One, one out. Runner on second and third. Here's McGavero, Braden, fouling this one away.
Just feel like this could be kind of a seal breaker for Snow Canyon, kind of open the floodgates with a hit here.
And it is indeed a hit as that's going to roll into center field. Sechrist is telling his guy to put on the brakes at third. He originally told him go for it, but they stopped that runner there. One does come around to score. Porter Randall comes in. That's 4 runs scored now off of the single from Braden McGavero.
Now, one of the hotter hitters in the region and state, Cade Kelch coming up to bat, and it just keeps getting better for the Warriors. Vaughn, Hanson,
now
so many big hitters coming.
Remember, this is the guy that hit a triple his first at-bat.
Yes.
Came back to score as well after the triple. Trayvon got a double that hit him in. We'll see what he can do here as they're realizing now that this pitcher's a little hittable.
They're seeing him well now.
They're starting to see him a little bit.
And then we've got some guys making their way out to the bullpen out there for the Bruins.
Well, and I was just going to ask, what is Mountain View going to do now to answer this and to try to put an end to it? There's still only 1 out with now in this inning 3 runs scored. The Bruins got to change up something here, and we'll see if the pitching change comes sooner or later. Checking that runner back at first, and the ball gets away. Runner's going to come on over from third. The throw over to second isn't even going to be there at all. They'll hold on to it. So another run scores. Jagger comes on in. Braden McGavero on his way over to second. And there will be a conversation as coach is going to come on out to the mound. I don't know if this is a pitching change or if this is just a conversation. Again, the reliever just stepped into the bullpen for Mountain View. So if they are going reliever here, they haven't given their guy much time to warm up just yet. But it seems like it's just a conversation.
It looks like a conversation because Ione is your best starter. Season-long ERA was 2.62. I mean,
that's not bad.
This is a guy that's got a good arm. He's got a live arm. We got a lot of movement on his pitches. But right now, the Warriors are seeing him really well at the inside the box. So maybe they're just searching, for answers here, but it's got to end. This kind of surge from Snow Canyon's got to end soon if you're the Bruins.
So we're back at it. Runner on second. 5 runs now scored for Snow Canyon, 4 of them in this inning. Count 1-0, make that 2-0 as this pitch goes high to Cade Kelch. Man, and I just feel like this team is feeling it right now. Kelch wants to get a hold of something. They're hitting the ball so well right now. 7 hits through 2 innings.
You kind of see that the Bruins reeling a little bit, an opportunity to just kind of.
And Kelch is going to hit this one. Rolling into center, and Braden McGavero is going to round second, head for home. He'll slide on in and score the 6th run of this game.
And this is just slight work for the Warriors as they continue to just keep the line moving. We see here on the replay, Kelch with a great stroke into the outfield and brings in another run. And I don't see this ending anytime soon. If you're the Bruins, there's just all these balls are hit so squarely with good exit velocity. It's not like they're getting errors to get on or fielders' choices to score. I mean, they're just literally the whole lineup is just batting it around.
This is Trey Vaughn, hit a double his last at-bat. Off the bottom of the wall, too. I mean, if he would have given that thing a couple more feet, as this one's popped up into play, this should be easy out number 2. And it is.
That's a fortunate out there for the Bruins as Vaughn goes first pitch swinging and pops up. But now Talon Hansen, who he's got home run bopping ability, 6 on the season. Or 7, I'm sorry, on the season.
And he's the last batter in the lineup before we've gone all the way through it.
Yes.
Leadoff was P.J. Hancock. He's currently on deck. So this is our 9th hitter of this inning as this one goes high. Now remember, his last at-bat, he popped that one up. The catcher caught it right in front of the Mountain View dugout.
Yes.
Runner on first, 2 outs. This ball low.
Talon, an underrated name as well, you know. He's an all-name team candidate. I don't know if he's a first-teamer, but I like Talon.
Give him an honorable mention. I know a few Talons out there.
I don't know many Talons.
Really?
Yeah.
Another one popped up. That's almost the same one that got him out his last at-bat, but instead he sends it foul and nearly takes out some fans over there that are trying to chill under the shade of a tree. It is a warm one here at Snow Canyon High School today.
Yes, it is. Yes, the shade, one of the most popular areas at Snow Canyon today.
This one's hit down the line. Does it stay fair? And it does. Runner's going to round second. He'll stop at first. So now with runner on first and second, 2 outs, that brings up P.J. Hancock.
And where does it end? If you're the Bruins, when can you stop the bleeding? You know, the lineup just continues to smack the ball. And
now remember, PJ got aboard. He walked, and then he got out because he got picked off at first.
Yes.
You know, pitcher picked him off. Great play there as well, by the way. I ought to say that's one of the best defensive plays we've seen today so far was that pickoff. But instead, he's going to send it back deep, going, gone! A 3-run home run, P.J. Hancock.
And that ball was sent into absolute orbit from Hancock. Man, that was smashed out of here. Coach Sechrist said on the drive this morning, we got a lot of guys that can smash, and they've shown that today. They have been absolutely clubbing the ball today.
My goodness. Wow.
Man. What is that, 3 home runs in the inning?
3 home runs in the inning, and it is 9-0. And there will be a pitching change coming up. We will step aside, take a break, breathe a little bit, see if Mountain View can find a way to get that final out of the inning and put an end to this 8-run second inning here from the Warriors. We'll be back right after this.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
So back at it, we have a pitching change out there for Mountain View. And we have Bridger Larson, who already homered once this inning, coming up. This is Michael Oakley on the mound here for Mountain View, number 2. First pitch, bottom part of the zone. The Snow Canyon dugout doesn't necessarily like it, but it is called a strike.
Good frame there.
I like that frame.
Yeah.
Off speed, that's going to take a bouncer. If you're just joining us, 3 home runs this inning from Snow Canyon, 8 runs total. It is currently 9-0. Warriors on top, and Bridger's going to send this one fair. Caught over there at first off the hop, and they step on first base. That'll be the end of the inning just like that. So 3 outs, but not after 8 runs scored, 3 home runs. What an insane inning, and what an insane bat party from the Warriors. We're going to step aside, take a break, catch our breath a little bit still from that inning, and we will be back with the top of the 3rd when we return here on The Fan.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Findlay Subaru, House of John, Bucks Ace Hardware, and City of St. George Recreation.
Welcome in, top of the 3rd inning. First pitch goes high. Here's second pitch in the zone from Esplin. Count is 1-1. This is Carson Tobler, I believe, here for the Bruins.
Esplin starting off strong here in the top of the 3rd.
Tobler stretching out for that one. He'll take off for first on strike 3. Dropped, but it is thrown over in time, so the strikeout swinging. And Mountain View is now looking for their top of the lineup for the first time since, of course, the beginning of this game. Now in the top of the 3rd inning. So Josh Hare, first at bat. He got a single. Let's see what he can do here. Taking a big chop, missing. He got on board with a single, and then he got thrown out stealing second. Pops this one up in the air. Looks like it's going to go foul, and it will not be playable in the Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. But it is a 0-2 count now.
Esplin working quick now. He's kind of gotten into a groove, into a rhythm. He's kind of locked in with his backstop and catcher, Cade Kelsch, and they're working quick and being efficient.
And with the changeup, couldn't get it to cross the plate. 1-2 is the count. Hare steps back up into the box. Here's the pitch. Looked good. Maybe it was just a good frame job, I guess, from Kelsch, but they call ball.
The dugout wanted it bad.
I think he was off the zone. Kelsch was set up a little bit off from the plate. This one's off the mark as well, so it's a 3-2 now count. So count full, 1 out, nobody on. Josh Hare. And he'll walk. Hey, on base percentage sitting 100%. You'll take that.
That's a win.
In this game, you'll take that if you're Hare right now.
That's a win for the Bruins. Just any runners they can get by any means. Down 9 runs. I mean, they just need base runners. So that's a big pickup there.
Yeah, good step in the right direction here for the Bruins to try to chip away at this healthy Warrior lead. Low and away. And it's 1-0. Early here to Caden Imes. Go for the pickoff, and he's back safely. Throw down, caught, stealing, no. Gets there very safe. Good jump on that there by Josh Hare. He's quick. Like I said, he's an athlete.
He is. He has got some speed like a hare,
Spelled different.
Yes, I know. But
and if I remember right, he's a basketball player as well, so multi-sport athlete. Good basketball player. Very athletic kid. Foul off the bat of Imes. One, 2 is the count. 1 out, runner on second. And Imes back in the box here, righty versus righty. Esplin working out of the stretch. Taking a look at the runner on second, and he'll step off the backside. By the way, I'm sitting literally right next to, I can hold in my hand the Region 9 Champs trophy from this year. They have it up here with us. I had to move it to the side for the broadcast booth today. But, currently holding on to this region trophy.
Yeah, it's so
the
nice
Snow Canyon Warriors.
To trust us around such precious cargo.
Yeah. The hardware in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth.
That's right.
2-2 is the count now. Imes, the catcher. He made some pretty good plays behind the dish here today.
He has. Really solid back there.
Here's the pitch. And it's a chopper to third. Hancock fields it. Throw to first. Scooping it up is Bridger Larson, and that will be out number 2 in the inning for the Warriors.
Yeah, low throw from Hancock there. Good pick from Larson. It's kind of a low ball, but he picks it, gets the out. Now 2 in the inning.
Diego Falcon,
yes.
First baseman, steps up. Wide stance from Falcon. His stance almost takes up the whole batter's box. Good first pitch from Esplin for a strike. Yeah, check this out here, Paulie, as he steps into the batter's box again. That wide stance, I mean, he's taken up 3/4 of the batter's box with his stance. I mean, just a big kid here as Esplin steps off the back and will reset again.
Looks like he could be a good tight end for the Bruins.
There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe he is.
Got that body type. Could be. Absolutely.
Gonna have to look up the Max Preps numbers
look it up.
on Diego Falcon, see if he played any football. Here's the pitch. Falcon's gonna send this one foul. Got caught up in the netting, I believe. So it's an 0-2 count here to Falcon. Cloud cover. Coming on over the Warriors field. A throw over to second. But Hare's back in time.
We're going to have to get those Falcon
see
stats.
if we get some
the research department is Having a hard time.
That internet connection might be a little slow for our research department over here, huh?
Yes.
And maybe he didn't. I don't know, but he's definitely he's a big, strong kid. The fastball goes high off the hand of Kale Esplin. That's ball one. 1-2 now the count here in the top of the third. Hit foul down the line, and man, that was close.
Super close.
Hancock nearly got a glove on it, and that almost landed fair as well. So what could have been a very solid play for Mountain View. Good contact off the bat from Falcon. Just stays foul, and the count remains 1-2. So we reset, runner on second, 2 outs. Asplin in the stretch.
Looks like Diego did not play football.
No football for Falcon. Okay.
Just looked it up.
Got him. Swinging. Another strikeout for Kale Esplin, and he is fired up as Falcon strikes out for his second time this game. So the score remains 9-0 Snow Canyon in the bottom of the third. Going to try to add to it just a little bit more. We'll see what happens when we come back here on the Fan Sports Network.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Finley Subaru, House of John, Bucks Ace Hardware, and City of St. George Recreation.
Back here with the Fan Sports Network crew. This pitch coming in for strike one. Diesel Lee takes next one at an 0-2 count. Hit a home run his first at bat. Back-to-back home runs. Diesel Lee is able to get number 2 as he strikes out swinging.
Good bounce back there from the Bruins. This inning really pivotal for them as far as their chances to get back in this game, as they really need to post a 0 here.
This is now Porter Randall stepping up. Singled his last at bat. Strike here to Randall. Another strike. Michael Oakley out there is dealing. Came in relief, and he's looked really good.
Pounding the strike zone.
Tight. Got Randall backing up on that one. And a good chop for strike 3. Couldn't get contact on it. And that's 2 strikeouts now. 2 away, quick.
Yeah, good start for Oakley here as kind of the last inning kind of got through and stabilized the Bruins, and now he's come out and fireballed down 2 outs for them, and now they're down to the final out of the inning.
Jagger, McGavero. First pitch away. He'll hit this one down to third. It's fielded well. The throw over to first. It's there in time. So just like that, a 5-3 put out, 3 up, 3 down for the Bruins, and that's exactly what they needed to try to put an end to this. Don't let Snow Canyon get too far ahead. And the Warriors will take the field. Mountain View will come up to the plate when we return here on the Fan Sports Network.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Welcome back to the UCCU Savings Spotlight.
Today's play of the day goes to Becky, a single mom who just got her son Max a youth debit card from UCCU.
This is a big win for Max, who knows that UCCU mobile banking makes it easy for his mom to add money to his debit card anytime.
It's also a big win for Becky, who knows it also makes it easy to monitor her child's spending anytime. Final score, 1 happy son, 1 responsible mom.
With the assist from UCCU.
Wendy's went back to the kitchen to give our famous spicy chicken sandwich a total upgrade. More crunch, more flavor, with heat that just hits. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
Andrew Johnson leading things off here for the Bruins. Last at bat walked. And already drawing a ball on this first pitch of the at-bat. Second pitch goes high, 2-0. Ooh, he got him right on the leg. Ooh.
Yeah.
He did have a guard on, but man, it's still never fun to get hit, and Johnson gets aboard. So still no hits for Johnson, but he's got on base twice with 2 at-bats. You're a fan of that, right?
On-base percentage is key.
On-base percentage, 100%.
Yeah, that's a good number to have this late in the game, and now an opportunity to continue that perfect streak.
This one pulled foul off of the bat of Logan Olson. Third baseman here for the Mountain View Bruins. The Bruins got through the Tigers from Hurricane in 2 games, and they were defensive battles. I mean, neither one of those games was all that high scoring. I think the game 2 was 4-3 on runs.
Yeah, Hurricane, a really good pitching and defensive team, so that makes sense.
And I want to say the first game, actually, and I can pull it up here. Give me 2 seconds. That first game was 3-1. Runner goes on the pass ball. Dare I say wild pitch from Esplin.
I would say wild pitch from Esplin. I would agree there as kind of the last 2, well, maybe the last inning and a half, inning and 2/3 maybe. He's struggling to locate a little bit.
This one's popped up. Center field. Braden McGavero settles under it. Johnson will not take off on him, which was a wise decision. And that is the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Deacon Telford.
It's exactly what Esplin needed there. A quick pop out. Now he can continue to try and find that groove he was in the first 2 innings. Because they need a deep start, which they're getting from Esplin.
So they reset. 1 out, runner on second. Esplin. Pitch is low. Couldn't get that slider to go down on him and punched it into the turf.
Really, all the Snow Canyon pitchers have the fortune of having the great defensive group behind them. Rangy outfielders, great infielders.
Off the end of the bat, foul.
So Esplin pitching to contact and finding his spots a little better earlier in the game, but let's see if he can find it here, as they do have a 9-run lead. So Canyon may be looking to play an early game today, get out of here in 10 runs and 5 potentially.
I think that's what they're playing for at this point.
Yeah.
Of course, Mountain View's trying to play for some sort of a comeback and get back into this one, as this one's into play. And easy out over there at first from Bridger Larson, as it's popped up right into his glove for out number 2.
But 10 after 5 would be great for the 1-seed Warriors, because they would not, like you mentioned in the keys to the game, go into their bullpen as deep, use as many arms.
Well, and I said if Esplin can pass 60 pitches, I'd say it's been successful. He's at 64.
Okay.
So he's in the safe zone for me.
Yeah,
right?
for your standard before the game, he's hit that.
Now, I will say, and I think they would agree to this, it'd be nice maybe for them to see him do that in the 5th and not the 4th. But either way, you know, you've been able to keep one pitcher in the game through 4 innings, and not everyone can say that. So that is, again, a positive, though, still for Snow Canyon, I'd say. They're going to check that right over to second. It was close. It was close. The throwdown off of the big leadoff.
Yeah, this was a snipe attempt here.
Johnson.
Kelch, he thought he had it. He was running to the dugout.
He had it for
as we
sure.
saw on the replay there.
Kelch with the cannon.
We got some good defensive catchers in this region.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. This is a 2-1 count now here to Max Strong. He was hit by pitch right on the shoulder his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Going high. It's 3-1. 2 outs. This 9-0 ball game, Snow Canyon leading the way here in the top of the 4th inning. On the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard, here's the pitch. This one's going into shallow center field, and Magavero comes in to make the grab. That is 3 outs, still no damage for Mountain View. They remain scoreless through 4 as we go down to the bottom of the 4th inning, where Snow Canyon looking for at least one more run to try to make it that 10-run game. But, of course, they got to get through the top of the 5th as well. But we'll see if they can do it. That's coming up for you here on the Fan Sports Network.
Wendy's went back to the kitchen to give our famous spicy chicken sandwich a total upgrade. More crunch, more flavor, with heat that just hits. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
Poor Michael out there. He's probably just sweating his balls off.
Oh, yeah. I gave him water. He's like, can I have another one? It's hot out there.
I know, poor guy.
I'm like, dude, you got to bring your own.
Wendy's went back to the kitchen to give our famous spicy chicken sandwich a total upgrade. More crunch, more flavor, with heat that just hits. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
7 up to the plate, number 13, Braden McGavro. He just barely grabbed that last out of the inning as well there in the top of the 4th. And, of course, he's got not the crowd. It's not even the crowd. It's the dugout. It's his buddies in the dugout over here clapping away. A few guys in the crowd over here I'm seeing clapping along. Pitch off the mark, ball 1 here from Michael Oakley.
And Oakley's been sharp since he's entered the game. And
yeah, I'm a fan of this kid. He seems to be a pretty solid pitcher here. Confident. Off the mark again. Close. He's close to the zone.
He's tickling that zone there, but falls behind 2-0 here.
I like that pitch. Got some movement on it. And that one drops in, 2-1.
Look how quick he's working, too.
Yeah, he's moving quick.
There's no hesitation.
I love a good rhythm. Couldn't get that one. Low in the zone. Good frame attempt by Caden Imes behind the dish. Off the end of the bat. And that would have been ball 4. He stretched for that one.
Yeah.
Instead, now it's full count.
Went digging a little bit for that one, but still an opportunity to see a great pitch here. 3-2 count.
He's going to send that one foul. Another fabulous Freddy's foul ball.
Battle's on.
1 for 2 for McGavro. One hit single with his second at bat. And that got him. It was a slower pitch coming across, so didn't have a lot on it, but still, you get that leadoff guy aboard.
Leadoff guy aboard, and now the heart of the lineup coming up for the Warriors. Kelsch, Vaughn coming up.
When you're looking at, here's what's interesting. There's 3 home runs that have been hit in this game. It was hit by your 6, 7, 8 batters. Not even the main core of your lineup. Wasn't your leadoff guys. It wasn't your 4 or 5 guys that are in the heart of the order. No, it's the guys at the bottom of the order.
That's right.
And that just shows the depth of the Snow Canyon lineup.
It does indeed. That's a great point.
We'll see what can happen here. Again, this is Cade Couch. Triple, single so far. And the umpire's over here talking to the dugout right now, just saying, all right, guys, hey, enough chirping. And the dugout says, no, we're trying to hype up our guy. And the said, I don't care. Basically.
Put a quick, hard stop to that.
Yep. Pitch goes inside for a ball.
Cade, a guy, if you're just joining us on the broadcast, he has just been crushing the ball all season.
Yeah, he's been hitting really quite well. So he's going to rip this one, and it's going to be foul.
465 hitter on the season. Contact is obviously there, but the power. Talk about the power for Cade Kelsch. 34 RBIs on the season and 6 home runs. This guy really has a knack for just slugging the ball. Warriors would love to see him get a hold to one here.
See what he's got. Oakley with the pitch, and it was a good fastball coming across the zone high, swinging at it, missing. 2-2 now is the count against Kelsch. He's another multi-sport athlete as well here for the Warriors. Runner goes. The pitch was low for a ball, and he gets there. The ball goes into center field, and he'll stay on second. McGavro gets a successful Nets on fire stolen base.
And still putting pressure, up 9 runs, but still playing their game, stealing bases, hitting runs. All the things are dialed up here for Coach Sechrist, trying to put the exclamation point on this one.
He's going to send this one into center, and that's in a perfect spot as it takes a bounce off the bottom of the wall. It hits a pole, and it rolls back into the field of play a little bit. And that's going to end up being an RBI for Cade Kelsch, a double, sending a run home, making it 10-0.
And another RBI for Cade Kelsch. Had 34 coming into that at-bat, and that'll be his 35th of the season. That ball just a little further. That's the second ball we've seen today. A couple more feet, and that's over the wall for a home run. But instead, it's a double, and the line continues to move for Snow Canyon.
This brings up Trey Vaughn. He's hit a double today. He'll foul this one away.
And now Oakley looking to keep this at 10 because they get more insurance runs. That's all runs that are going to have to be scored by the Bruins to extend this game.
And this is going to be through the gap between 5-6, and it's a single, moving the runner from second over to third.
And this is Snow Canyon looking like the 1 seed that they are. We talked about in the pregame the Bruins and their chance to upset, be the underdog, be the opportunistic team. But this is what happens when Snow Canyon plays Snow Canyon baseball.
Yeah, I agree. So far, so good for this Warrior team. And no outs, runner on first, runner on third, with Talon Hansen coming up. He'll take a swing and a miss. This is kind of the part of the lineup as well that, we saw once the addition of Michael Oakley came in relief that he started to eat through this part of the lineup pretty well. This one's off the bat, going back, off the top of the wall. One run's going to come in to score. Another one's going to round third. He'll head for home. It's an easy stand-up double, and we'll call it a 2-run double for, Talon Hansen.
And Hansen, a guy that's everybody. I feel like everybody could be the Findlay Subaru player of the game, but there's just been so many dudes that have contributed today. It's just incredible. You look down the list of the lineup and feel like everyone's got a hit almost or gotten on base at least once. And the power, the stolen bases, it's been a dream game for Coach Sechrist and the Warriors.
When you're looking at, by the way, Cade Kelsch right now, a triple, a single, a double.
Yes.
You're seeing
cycle potential.
He's got to get that HR, but
that's right. I don't know if he'll even have enough.
I don't know if he'll have enough at bats for that one.
That's right.
It's already 12-0 here, and top of the fifth coming up. Mountain View has to score at least 3 runs to stay in this game
to keep the game alive, right?
But as of right now, it's still 0 outs for runner on second, and Snow Canyon's not looking like they're slowing down quite yet. This one's hit well, going back, and that's gone. A shallow home run shot. P.J. Hancock, his second home run of the game, and that's 5 RBIs for the guy as well. P.J. Hancock on a line drive home run.
That's right, P.J., a guy, again, kind of an underrated player in the Snow Canyon lineup, and he's been the star of the show today. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, like you say. Another emphatic mob there after the home run. And, man, this is, like I said just a couple pitches ago, this is Snow Canyon baseball at its very finest.
My goodness. Listen, I don't think that thing got more than 10 feet off the ground. I mean,
yeah,
I know it did, but, man, that was 100% just a line drive. And even out there in left field, it seemed like Telford was just waiting for it to bounce off the wall, and it just all of a sudden went over on him, and he looked at it like, whoa, I was not expecting that. How about this one going back? This one's deep, and this one's off the top part of the wall. nearly a home run for Bridger Larson, who already has one on the game as well.
That's right. This is becoming like a BP for the Warriors. I mean, they're just seeing the ball so well out of Oakley's hand now, who started off really well in his relief stint.
And we're going to have a meeting at the mound brought to you by Great Harvest Bread Company. Start your day with hot breakfast and fresh made bread at Great Harvest. Plus, they do catering. Yeah, it's a rough go. 5 runs already, still no outs. Not sure if this is a conversation or if this is a pitching change, but so far it just seems to be a conversation.
I think it is.
And I've liked Michael Oakley. It's just, his first round of Snow Canyon batters, he's great. Struck out a good handful of them, got him swinging at some nasty stuff. And now they're just hitting him well. The second time around, the bat is just on. The bat is on right now for the Warriors.
Yeah, they're hot in the box. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, they're seeing the ball, and they're putting contact barrels to the ball, and we're seeing stuff fly out of this park left and right.
So we get back at it here with Diesel Lee. Speaking of someone who's also already who's hit a home run this game. Good first pitch fastball for strike 1. So we've now seen 4 home runs this game.
Yes.
One of them off the bat of this guy right here. Low and away. So still no outs. It's a 1-1 count, runner on second. Score right now 14-0 Snow Canyon. Fouled away. So again, go ahead.
Oakley just got to get through this inning, at 14, at 15, whatever it ends up being, and then it's up to the offense to try and edge back into this one and extend this game because Snow Canyon, they're seeing red right now. They are crushing the ball.
Ooh, good pitch just off the mark. Stays ball. 2-2 is the count. As I was going to mention, with it being 14-0, I mean, they've got to get it back within 9 to keep this game alive here in the top of the 5th inning, and that's going to be very much easier said than done, especially since now it's full count, no outs, runner on second. I mean, they still got to get 3 outs in this inning. And there's still no slowing down yet from the Warriors as of yet. So, see what happens. Oakley out of the stretch. The pitch goes low. And that will be ball 4. Another walk.
And, you kind of wonder how and when will they stop the bleeding in this inning. We've said that a few times. The multiple home run inning, now this inning, it just seems like there's been too many just big outputs for the Warriors throughout this game that it was just incredible offense. Just no other way to describe it.
So now runner on first, runner on second. Porter Randall up. This one is foul. Makes it 1-1. Today's game also brought to you by Metcalf Bonzo Mortuary. Porter Randall has a single today. He's 1 for 2. Single and a strikeout. That one goes high.
Porter Randall, the new addition to the lineup for the absence of Logan Ross, who had some torn ligaments and unable to play the rest of the year.
Fouled away. Quick update for you here as well. So we have Desert Hills leading the way 9-5. Harmon Skeen hit a 3-run home run. Pitch off the mark as well to Randall. Full count. Still 14-0 on the Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard. He got him swinging. So a strikeout gets one away finally for the Bruins.
And that's for Oakley, that's massive. For him to see one go through the net in basketball terms, that's big because for the last 5, 6, 7 batters, he was being pretty much barreled up. And now for him to get the out and try and get through this inning for the Bruins.
Well, and they did have someone over there in the bullpen. They decided to bring him on back. That was Andrew Johnson warming up over there in the bullpen. So we'll see if he's going to come in relief or not. But as of right now, they'll wait. Last one in the dirt. So 1-0 here to Jagger McGavero. Good pitch here from Oakley. Evens it up at 1. 15 hits to 1 is the discrepancy right now on the hit counter.
And I think the hit came in the first at-bat of the game.
It was the very first at-bat of the game.
Yeah.
Pitch goes high. Stats brought to you by Scooters Coffee. Start your day at Scooters, amazing drinks, served by amazing people, amazingly fast on State Street in Herkimer. Runner on first, runner on second. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Goes inside, curves back across. It is strike 2. The pitch. Got out in front of it, swinging. A little too far ahead, and McGavero will strike out.
Good response here by Oakley as we both kind of commented that he started his relief appearance really well, and then it kind of went the other way. But now he's kind of fighting back into this one and trying to get through this inning without any more runs on the board for the Warriors.
Pitch goes low and away. Larson over there on second was ready to take off for third if that was a pass ball. Check swing on that high pitch, and they say he went around far enough. 1-1 is the count. 2 outs away. Mountain View looking to put an end to this. It's been a good inning here for the Warriors. 5 runs for Snow Canyon. A long inning.
Yeah.
Taking a big chop there. 1-2. Golfing for that one.
Seems Oakley's kind of over it. He wants to just kind of get through this inning. He's been batted around a little bit, but he's struck out the past 2 batters and 1 strike away from striking out the side here.
And he'll send this one on a line. It'll fall in. Taking a hop into the right fielder's glove. Rounding third. And coming on home for a score is Larson. Diesel Lee makes his way over to third base. So 1 more run across. It is now 15-0. 2 outs away. Runner on first, runner on third.
Now Kelsch again steps into the batter's box. Going for... Oh, wow.
They're going to call it.
They're going to call it.
They're just going to say, we're done.
Okay.
Okay, so
all right. That surprised me.
That surprised me, too.
I thought Kelsch was going for the cycle there, but instead we're going to have game over.
Okay. They'll call it 15-0. So just like that, game over, huh?
Crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd never seen one like that. But
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. So that'll be it as they will wave the white flag, and we will get game 2 tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Let's hop on in. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame show here, Paulie.
Yeah, let's do it, buddy. I think we've got a lot of guys that are worthy of awards today.
Yeah, I mean, let's just go around the horn for a second. Not necessarily handing out awards, but, I mean, every member of the lineup contributing in different ways. I mean, Jagger McGavro gets a single in that second inning, comes back around to score. Braden McGavro, a single. He was hit by a pitch. He came around to score. Cade Kelsch, triple, single, and a double. And he made his way around the bases a handful of times. And by the way, he was the next one up to bat. He had a chance for the cycle, but they didn't pitch to him. And I think that's probably why they called it there. They're like, oh, man, this guy can hit the ball. I don't want to deal with this. Trayvon, a double. Talon Hansen with a single coming back around to score. P.J. Hancock, 2 home runs.
Wow.
Bridger Larson, a home run. Diesel Leo, home run. Porter Randall getting on board a couple times to come around to score. I mean, everybody scored in the lineup today for the Warriors. Every single person.
That's pretty impressive.
You just don't see that every single day.
No, you don't. As it was a rare offensive outburst in a super regional game. You don't really see 15-0 very often. But today, this Warriors lineup was locked in, on fire, and ready to play.
They were indeed. So let's get into some of the awards here for the game as well, since we're wrapping things up in the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame show. Let's get to our Findlay Subaru star of the game, and I think it's got to be P.J. Hancock. 2
long bombs. I think I'm going to agree with you, buddy. No contesting from me.
I don't know if I've seen anybody hit 2 home runs in a game in person in a while. We did see it last week in the regionals for Cedar. I mean, that was heavily talked about. Peyton Ludlow, shout out to you. But yeah, we just don't see that all that often. So P.J. Hancock, he's got to take away that Findlay Subaru Star of the Game award.
I agree. No fight from me there.
I love it. All right, let's take a look at our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game. And honestly, I'm going to go something different here just to get some more guys involved. Let's go the Bridger Larson / Diesel Lee back-to-back home runs.
Okay.
Going back-to-back is awesome.
Yeah, that's very rare in high school baseball.
Like P.J. Hancock, 5 RBIs, 2 home runs. That in itself is crazy. But I like the Bridger Larson, Diesel Lee, back-to-back solo shots. I know it's not directly one play, but it broke the game open. I mean, when that happened, it was a 3-0 game. It's not like it was a high score, but it kicked off the scoring run that then resulted in 8 runs scored in that inning. They just got the first 2 of those 8 with home runs. And so I would dare say that that's got to be it.
Yeah, and we got both those replays going on the post game here as, man, just that inning taking you back with those replays. Pretty big inning for the Warriors, and I agree. That is kind of the AWP Playmaker play. Give it to 2 guys. 2 is better than 1.
2 is better than 1. I like it. So there you go. I like that. I think that's the right award for this one. We didn't really see any substitutions outside of
Oakley.
Oakley came in relief. And you know what? That first inning in relief from Oakley, that inning alone to me was our Jersey Mike sub of the game where it's like, okay, give yourself some breathing room for just a second. They went 3 up, 3 down in the 3rd inning. He's the one that came in to put an end to that 8-0 run. And defensively, he was the guy that needed to come in. So I'll give him that. I'll give Michael Oakley a little love here with our Jersey Mike sub of the game.
I agree. I think Oakley is deserving of it. Even in a loss, he was probably the most influential sub in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Any other final thoughts and final words here? This one's just going to be a quick wrap-up here. Not much to get into outside of a dominant performance from Snow Canyon.
Yeah, Snow Canyon looks every bit the 1 seed, and they look like they're destined to make a deep run into the state playoffs. And we'll be there all along the way.
Absolutely. So, again, final score 15-0. Mountain View calls it. And, by the way, Mountain View calling the game here 100% was a strategic move to save some pitchers. You're trying to make a run tomorrow in Game 2 and Game 3. You don't need to waste more pitchers. So that was their strategy to say, this one's done. We're not wasting pitchers. Let's just move on to the next one. And that's fair. That's an admirable choice from Mountain View. But, again, Snow Canyon gets a win, 15-0. All right, that's it for us. We will have Crimson Cliffs and Orem for you right here on the Fan Sports Network in about an hour from now. So stay tuned in to that an hour from now at the Fan Sports Network. Crimson Cliffs and Orem head-to-head here in St. George. But until then, this has been our Boulevard Home Game of the Week. For Michael running camera, Tara producing, Paul, and myself, have a good afternoon, everybody.